Welcome to Pop Art Hunter. Today we're going to be doing an unwrapping. It's sort of like an unboxing, but I already took it out of the box. So we're going to unwrap something today, and it is a big one. We got the Baker Metamorphosis book collection. It is a doozy. It's huge, it's heavy, and I can't wait to crack open the seal. Let's go ahead and get started. This is just a monster. I'll be here all week, try the veal. It's a fun joke because it's a monster of a book because it's huge and it's heavy, but also you have this great monster on the cover. And this is not, it's not like a lenticular kind of cover. It's just sort of a foil type printing on the cover, I believe. And so it kind of gives it that 3D effect, but it doesn't move or anything like that. So this is a Baker Metamorphosis Volume 1 from 1950 to 1989, Volume 2 from 1990 to 2019. There's two 368 page books. That is a lot. Is a lot of material. Rick Baker, his career spans so many movies and decades that they need something this large to contain it all. But I'm sure this doesn't even touch the surface of the cool work that he's done. But I think it would probably give a great history and kind of overview of that. Written by J.W. Rensler. And then forward by John Landis and prefaced by Peter Jackson, none other than Peter Jackson. So I'm going to show you the rest of the packaging here. So you got the binding here. We'll look at that a little bit more closely. But it's just got a plastic wrap. Here you have some characters on the back, ISBN number, and some of the original pricing, etc. is on the back. And so there's the ISBN. And try to get a closer look at that a little bit later. And then this kind of cool side piece here as well. It fits nice in a bookshelf. It looks like it's part of a old mansion collection of books. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. So what I like to do is try to find a nice little corner. I might not even need the knife on this one. I was able to kind of pull it out. If I can avoid using scissors or a knife, I absolutely do. So I don't accidentally damage things because I am dangerous. Is one of the words I would use to describe me with a pair of scissors or a knife. Don't trust me. Okay. Let's get that down. I'm actually just going to cut this off here real quick so you can see this. So yeah, that's the details, little sticker details. So I'll put that to the side. And this is just so heavy. It's such a big, heavy book set, and I absolutely love it. Look at that. That cover is just something of beauty. I mean, that's its own masterpiece right there. It's like not only you're getting a book, but you're getting a unique piece of artwork. I mean, if this wasn't so heavy and would probably break the structural integrity of your home, I would say hang it on the wall. I mean, it's a nice art piece that you would hang on your wall if you had this separately. So that's really cool. Again, the side is really nice as well. Again, it looks like a really cool old-fashioned book with some filigree on the side there. Then you have these books. The whole outside is more of a gloss finish, and then the books are more of a mattish, satinish sort of finish. I would say more matte, but it's got kind of a nice feel to it. Pretty heavy-duty, high quality. So again, you got some info on the back here. There's your ISBN information. I'll try to put that stuff in the description for you. So let's go ahead and open these up separately. Go ahead and try to slip them out there. Oh, that's nice. All right. We'll get this one out too. So put the box aside. Yeah, that's really nice. So these are actually so again, I told you the covering here has more of a sort of a matte finish, but then the center photos have a glossy finish. So there's a nice texture difference between those two as you rub your fingers along. So I really enjoy that as well. Okay, let's get that box to the side. So we're going to take these one at a time. Okay, we'll go with volume 1 first. It seems like a pretty good order. So you got some, I'm not going to go through every page of these photos, just going to do a little flip through, but definitely show you the really cool, design and the quality that they have here. If you take the slip cover off, you have a nice cool photo on the front there of that. So I could see you displaying these in either way, with or without slip covers. Sometimes I like to display There's Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. Oh no, that's not Harry. It looks similar to Harry. That kind of an origin of Harry and the Hendersons. That's just an ape. Might be from like a Congo or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but it kind of is a precursor to Harry, or if not, a prototype. Or maybe not anything to do with Harry and the Hendersons. Ignore me. Don't even listen to me. So again, this is a really cool. So I can see you displaying this with or without this cover. Cover's really cool, so I really like it. I would maybe recommend displaying it with the cover if you're going to keep it in that box set. But if you're going to put it on a coffee table, I could also see you taking it out to protect the slip cover, so you can put it on at a later date and not have it ruined if you're going to have people kind of thumbing through. So either way, so we're just going to actually go through and just flip through a few pages. I don't like to spoil these books for anybody. So if this is a portion you don't want to watch, skip over a little bit. But I'm just going to page through a couple things to show you the sort of quality of some of the things within here. They've got some separator pages for the various chapters. You have a lot of imagery. So within these books, sometimes you get either a lot of images or a lot of text, and there's not a good balance. And it seems like there's a lot of photos, but they also have some great descriptors and some text pieces that show you some of the details and tells you a little bit about the story behind the photos in question or the particular movies that they're talking about. So yeah, you've got some earlier stuff from him. This is probably who I thought was Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, but actually wasn't. It's King Kong, I believe, or a version of Kong from one of the movies. They made a lot of different King Kongs. Yeah, so we've got American Werewolf in London. Yeah, there's Thriller. So there's a lot of stuff. So, I mean, again, we're only flipping through a few things because I don't like to spoil it too much. And, also if you want to read it, you better buy it. You go to the newsstand and you're flipping through the magazines. I'm like, hey, you need to buy that thing. So go ahead and buy this for sure. But I mean, 368 pages a piece. You're going to get a lot of value for that with the amount of photos and the things that you see in there. So I would say definitely purchase and flip through. This is from Batman Forever with Val Kilmer. Got the Nutty Professor. Oh, okay. You got Men in Black. That's really cool. So many different apes. Oh, I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's just a really cool. That is a great photo. You got Eddie Murphy and Jim Carrey. You got the Clumps and the Grinch right next to each other. The Grinch is just such a cool design in my opinion. I just love the look of the Grinch in that Jim Carrey film. Maybe a debatable thing. I know some people don't necessarily love that movie. I think it's pretty great. So yeah, lots of cool work spanning all sorts of movies across his career. Really neat. They even have some more drawing type stuff. And I know Rick Baker is an artist not only with makeup, but he's also done some things. Concept art or 3D art. I have a piece by him he did for an art show for the Wizard of Oz. They had a Wizard of Oz themed art show, and he did a drawing of the Munchkin Mayor, but like elderly. It's like a walker, a little horn on his walker, like honk honk. So he's kind of a unique artist, and this is Rick Baker, I believe, himself in makeup with this large brain there. Yeah, these are really nice, and I think that there's probably not 1,000 ways, but maybe a few ways to display this. There's quite a few options you have. Again, this box is really hard, heavy duty quality. It's hard cardboard. It's thick cardboard, and so I think displaying them within here is a pretty good idea if you want to keep them safe. If you're going to be putting these out to be used by other people or to be flipped through, which is also kind of the point of them, to have people view and enjoy them. You can do it with or without the covers on there. And if you don't have the covers, you get some other unique artwork, which I don't think we flipped through this one, I believe. So we've got the Wolfman on that one. These are just so heavy. It's hard to lift them. Or maybe I'm just weak. And then what's on this one? Oh, yeah, you got this great looking alien guy there. So yeah, if you wanted to display these without the covers, I mean, it's its own unique thing, and that can also be something you display on a bookshelf, standing upright, so that you see these covers, but without these slip covers on there. Or again, just plop them back in the box. Those are it's also an easy way to do it. And again, it is a heavy duty box. They're heavy duty books. Can't go wrong with this set. I mean, it's not I wouldn't say it's a cheap set of books, but you also many times get what you pay for. And so if you want a nice set, sometimes you have to pay for a nice set. So this is good and nice and really heavy. I absolutely love this set. This is a really cool piece. I couldn't help but weigh it, and it's almost 17 pounds. I mean, it's just ginormous. It's a hefty, well-made, well-produced book. It's got a lot of great imagery in it, a lot of great history. I can't wait to dive into a little bit deeper and go back and, really delve into all the different imagery. I mean, there's a lot to take in. It's a lot of pages, but this is a really cool piece. I love Rick Baker. I've got some other Rick Baker pieces and stuff that we'll probably show you at another time. But also, I mean, he's just a really integral part of movie magic and movie makeup design, and this book just illustrates that, and it's a good reference piece. So I really like it. I think it's going to look great in my collection. If you have the opportunity to get it, make sure that you find a good shipping rate, because 16 and a half odd pounds is it's a big book. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Pop Art Hunter.